Hey everybody, Johnny Good here playing Pokemon Go. Unfortunately, the signal here is not too good. It's not doing anything. Hello? Yeah, the signal around here really sucks. Oh well. Well, why don't we do our walkabout? I think I'm gonna go to the pilot. But then again, it's 6:30. We need to be at the shipper by 7, so yeah, we better go. We better get going. Guess what? I met up with another truck driver here from Sheboygan. In fact, a very good friend of mine. The one that drives for JB Hunt, just like that. This is what he's doing. That's not his truck, but I find it utterly amazing that sometimes truck drivers that we've known for years we can actually meet up in a truck stop somewhere. Yeah. There he is, at Larry. Smile, you're on camera. Yeah,
You know, that new truck they gave me,
Yeah?
It's alright. There's only one big problem with it.
What?
They put it, for aerodynamics, they put the apron on the truck, with the trailer.
Yeah.
And it's real close.
So you can't turn around up.
You can spin that thing right around. I don't know how it's positioned and how the angles work or what, but you can spin that thing right around, but there's only like that much room in between it.
Really?
But the problem is
getting in and out.
Get too much grease off the trailer.
Aha!
I can't fit in there, and I was down there like some real big guy down in Chicago yesterday, and I asked him, I said, how the heck do you get in there? He goes, I gotta reach way in there.
You can't slide the fifth wheel?
If you slide the fifth wheel back, then you're overweight. You find any of your Pokemon yet?
Signal here sucks so really bad.
Really?
Where's your truck?
It's over here.
Did you sell your truck yet?
No.
You still have it?
Yeah, I haven't sold anything. Kind of leery. Been holding off. thing is, you know, you're always saying about tires and stuff.
Yeah.
And blowing one, yeah. They're, I mean, look at them. They're all pretty much new.
How do you slide this thing? You have a little tool or what?
Slide the fifth wheel or slide the axle?
Take off the, release the pin.
Oh.
You do it by hand?
Yeah.
Really?
That's all it is. Now you see if you look inside that hole, see how it's straight?
Yeah.
And then if you turn it, that's all locks it in. That's the only thing that holds this trailer on here.
Holy smokies.
Yeah.
How come some people put zip ties on there?
That's, you can do that. Say if you put a zip tie, see there's a hole right here.
Yeah.
You put a zip, then it can't come loose. But you know, if you don't put the zip tie on there, you know, this is spring loaded. So
What happens if the trailer gets cockeyed and you can't get it on it by hand?
then you release you pull the tandem release, you know, slide the tandems. You pull that and you just take off real fast. And it comes back, boom, it slams it in there and it jerks the whole thing around and settles down. Had to do that once. Yeah, it's really simple. I was surprised. They told us in here that if you don't have those locked in there, they said if you hit a corner like an on-ramp or something, like a 30-mile on-ramp doing like 30 miles an hour, they said they'll guarantee this thing is going right off. I just can't believe that little tiny pin holds this whole thing on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's all it is.
Sheesh.
And you see them unload this thing. It's crazy.
Pick it up.
They come with these well, some places have forklifts, some places have big cranes. And those pins up there, those holes, it comes in there, the guy comes in, he drops it down on there.
Is it a clamp?
He flips some button, and I think it spins something in there, and it latches it hole. Because it's just a round pin, you see them, and then it goes down in there, and I think there's something that spins it, and then it pops out. And those guys, I've had chassis swaps, and they come in there, and I'll be sitting underneath the new chassis, and I'll come in there, and they'll come into the forklift, boom, they'll drop on there, you hear some hydraulic dingle, and then all of a sudden they start picking it up, and they pick up the back first, and they don't unlock the pins in the front. And they pick up the back, and they take it, and they swing the whole box, like this in the air.
Really?
And it unlocks the front. Sometimes it still gets connected on, and the chassis goes with it, and then also the chassis goes down, boom, and it slams into the ground. And they bring it out like this, and then it swings in the air. And they'll drive the thing swinging around like that, and they'll whip it around, they'll drive up behind me, and I'll see them come right over top of my truck. This box.
That's kind of scary.
It is. And they come in there, and I watch this guy, and he came down, and that box was swinging, and I'm like sitting there, just like, oh, this is gonna hurt. And the guy came in there, 18, 19-year-old kid or something, came in there, and he went in, and boom, he dropped in, my truck jerked like this, and I was like, boo, 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 I heard it, and then the guy just drove away. I'm like, there's no way. And I went back there, and all the 4 holes are all lined up perfectly.
Really?
The kid never stopped. He brought it in there swinging like that. Dropped it right on me and just took off.
Wow. That's got to be some kind of a talent.
Yeah. But I've been surprised with the tires and stuff, you know, in the yard, and you know, you always see them going down the road or wobbling.
Yeah.
But these don't, they're pretty good.
Cool. Are you empty right now?
No, I'm loaded.
How much do you weigh?
42.
Holy smokies. Dang.
Is that tight?
That's why you get your belly out.
Yeah. Is it a grease in the bottom here?
Yeah.
Go ahead. That is nuts. And when I first got the truck, it was in the first hole. And I'm like, there's no way.
Huh.
And so I slid it back like 5 or 6 holes, you know, then it was like normal. And then I went to weigh it, and there was no way.
No.
And I kept sliding it up the whole way in. Slide it up. That's the second hole where I got it where I get turned back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Pretty nasty. Little nose on there.
Hey, I saw this earlier. I didn't realize that was you.
Here?
Yeah. In fact, I on my earlier video, I said, that's the shortest hood I've ever seen. That was you. I didn't recognize you.
If they were driving it now, you look out the windshield, you know, you see the hood. Yeah, I know you gotta lean down, you see it. It's kind of weird. But at night, because down in the rail yard, you get pretty tight. You know, the road's pretty tight. When you got back in, you can see your nose. If you look down, you can see your nose.
Right now?
No, that's fine. That's why I stopped here. I was going to get a wash this morning.
Yeah, the line was really long.
They told me that's the place where you can get a wash, so I went there. I stopped here, so I could go over there and do it when I was doing my 10-hour break. And I called them up and I said, hey, you know, getting the fumes out, I think. I said, give me a truck wash. I said, how do you go about this? Oh, yeah, we can do that. They said, you know, you're at Blue Beacon, right? I said, yeah. They said, you have on-duty time, right? Yeah, sure. And he goes, we can send it to your work day. We have to give you a credit. Then you have to call fleet support, and you have to get a PO from them. And then they'll call them and tell them that you're authorized. And he says, and then you can get a line. And I'm like, And I looked over there, and it was all the way out to the road.
Yeah, it was on the road out there.
I says, I think my truck's gonna be pretty dirty for a while. I'm on that stupid defrost, that, what do you call that?
Oh, yeah. Engine thing.
Yeah. That's why it stinks so bad. I was standing there.
Yeah.
That's why it's wrapped up so high like that right now.
I see. Yeah, I can smell it.
Yeah, you can smell that burn.
Well, I'm gonna go, Larry.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
When you gonna get Goldie? When are you gonna get my motorcycle done?
That's what I need to get done. I was gonna do it on the 4th of July weekend, but then Christy said you're home and I want you. So
yeah,
I couldn't really get away. So,
all right.
Instead I went kayaking and almost died. I went out there and I jumped off this boat out on Elker.
Yeah.
My lake's like 100 some feet deep. It's really deep out there. And I jumped off there and stuff, and I was messing around, and I was swimming around, and I got really tired. I was flat for a long time or so. And I started getting really tired, and I was like, it was getting hard for me to just stay up. And then I threw myself on my back and just went back to my boat. And then I was on a hydro bike, like a bicycle, and it had these pontoon things I rented. And I went to get back on that thing, crawling back up, busted my lip in the ear, started tipping over. Finally got back up on that thing, and I was like, that meant no.
I haven't swam in a long time.
A long time, and I think I've got an anchor in here or something.
Yeah, well, welcome to the club. Later. That was the owner-operator that I was telling you guys about. That basically put his truck in the barn, and now is working for JB Hunt. Yeah, we better get going. Are you leaving? Yeah. He's leaving. Okie dokie. was gonna play Pokemon Go, but the signal here is really bad. Really bad. Did I say that, Canadians? Did I say that right? Really bad. Well, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.